Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going on a magical journey together, the world of flea market flipping. Yes, that's right, we'll turn trash into treasure, and old items into gold. So, are you ready to unlock the secrets? Before we dive in, make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications turned on so you don't miss my new money-making tips. Also, there are 3 bonuses inside the video, so make sure to watch it till the end. Alright, let's dive in and uncover the first secret. What exactly is flea market flipping? You might have heard the term, seen it on TV, or read about it online, but what does it really mean? Flea market flipping, in its simplest form, is the art of buying low and selling high, but with a twist. Instead of stocks or properties, we're dealing with unique, second-hand, and sometimes antique items that you can find in flea markets, thrift shops, yard sales, and even online marketplaces. These items can range from vintage furniture and antique dishes to rare collectibles and unique artwork. The beauty of this is that very often, these items are heavily underpriced. Why? Well, sometimes, people don't know the true value of what they have, or they simply want to get rid of old items quickly. That's where you step in. With a keen eye and a bit of knowledge, you can snag these underpriced treasures, spruce them up if needed, and then sell them for their actual worth. You'd be surprised how much money you can make by simply understanding the value of things. But it's not just about the money. Flea market flipping is also about the thrill of the hunt, the joy of discovery, and the satisfaction of giving new life to old items. It's an adventure, a hobby, and a business all rolled into one. So, if you're excited about treasure hunting and making a profit while you're at it, you're in the right place. Welcome to the world of flea market flipping. So, you might be wondering, why should I delve into flea market flipping? Well, the answer is simple. Flea market flipping offers a unique blend of excitement, adventure, and financial gain. Let's break down the reasons why you might fall in love with this activity. Firstly, there's the profit potential. Items at flea markets are often undervalued, which means you can purchase them for a bargain and then sell them for a substantial profit. Imagine buying a vintage lamp for $10 and flipping it for $100, $200, or even more. That's a nice chunk of change for a day's work. Secondly, there's the thrill of the hunt. Each flea market visit is like a treasure hunt, you never know what you might find. From antique furniture and vintage clothing to rare records and collectibles, the possibilities are endless. It's an activity that keeps you on your toes, sparking curiosity and excitement. Then there's the creative aspect. Some items may need a bit of TLC, allowing you to get creative with restorations and transformations. You get the chance to breathe new life into old items, making them desirable again. This process can be incredibly satisfying and therapeutic. And let's not forget the environmental benefits. By flipping items, you're not only extending their life but also reducing waste. In a world increasingly aware of our environmental impact, this is a great way to contribute to a more sustainable future. And last but certainly not least, it's a fantastic way to develop new skills. Negotiation, appraisal, marketing, and online selling, these are just a few of the skills you'll sharpen in the process of flea market flipping. These skills are transferable and valuable, not just in flipping but in many other aspects of life and business. So, whether you're looking for a profitable side hustle, a fun pastime, or a way to contribute to a more sustainable world, flea market flipping offers it all. Stay with me, and by the end of this guide, you'll have all the knowledge you need to get started on your own flipping journey. Guys, if you're enjoying this guide and finding it informative, I've got a real treat for you. Flipper University is hosting a free workshop, where you can dive even deeper into the world of flipping. It's perfect for anyone who's unsure about giving flipping a shot, and wants some clarity. If you're interested, and I know you are, make sure to register as soon as possible. Spaces are limited and they fill up fast. You can find the registration link right in the description box below. Don't miss this chance to elevate your flea market flipping game. But for now, let's get back to our guide. Alright, before we hit the bustling lanes of the flea market, there are some essential tools you need in your kit. These tools will not only help you discover valuable items but also negotiate better deals. First up, a magnifying glass. This little tool is your best friend when it comes to spotting details that others might miss. It can help you identify marks, signatures, or defects that can significantly impact an item's value. Next, never underestimate the power of your smartphone. With internet access at your fingertips, you can quickly look up items, check their market value, and even list them for sale on the spot. A compact measuring tape is another must-have. Whether it's to check the size of a piece of furniture or the length of a vintage necklace, accurate measurements are critical when reselling items. A notebook and pen might seem old school, but trust me, they're vital. They can be used to jot down details of potential items, note vendor information, and track your purchases and sales. Lastly, portable lights. Flea markets can sometimes be dimly lit, and having your own light source can help you better inspect the items and spot any flaws that could decrease their value. There you have it, the basic toolkit for a successful flea market flipper. With these in your bag, you're already one step ahead. Now, let's move on to how to spot those hidden gems in a sea of items. Finding valuable items amidst the chaos of a flea market is akin to a treasure hunt. The first thing you need to develop is a keen eye for spotting hidden gems. Now let's break down some of the key things you need to keep an eye out for. First off, it's important to remember that valuable items come in all shapes and sizes. They could be vintage clothing, antique furniture, collectibles, or even old electronics. Knowing what's in demand can give you a big advantage. When you arrive at the flea market, scan the scene. Look for items that stand out, things that are unique or unusual. Remember, rare items are often more valuable. And don't shy away from digging deep into the piles of stuff. Treasures are often hidden. Next, pay attention to quality. Look for items in good condition or items that could be easily restored. Check for any damages, markings, or manufacturer's labels. These could help you assess the item's age, origin, and potential value. Use technology to your advantage. If you're unsure about an item, do a quick online search or use an app to check its value. This can be particularly useful for items like vintage vinyl, books, or designer clothes where the value may not be immediately apparent. Lastly, remember that the value of an item is ultimately determined by what someone is willing to pay for it. If you think an item has potential, trust your gut. Be prepared to negotiate the price, but don't overpay. These are some basic guidelines to get you started. But remember, like any skill, it takes time and practice. The more you explore flea markets, the better you'll become at spotting the diamonds in the rough. Alright, so you've unearthed some fantastic finds at your local flea market. The question now is, where and how do you sell these items to make a profit? One of the most popular platforms to sell your flea market treasures is eBay. From antique furniture to vintage comic books, eBay's vast user base and easy-to-use platform make it a top choice for many flea market flippers. Listing your items is straightforward. Take high-quality photos, write a detailed description, set a competitive price, and voila, you're good to go. If your finds are more on the vintage or handmade side, Etsy could be the perfect platform for you. Etsy is known for its unique, one-of-a-kind items, making it an ideal marketplace for your unique flea market finds. Another great option is Facebook Marketplace. With its local focus, it's particularly good for selling larger items like furniture that are expensive to ship. Plus, it's free to list and sell items, which can save you some money and fees. Don't forget the power of a good old-fashioned yard sale. Sometimes, your local community is the best place to sell your items, especially if you have a lot of items to sell at once. Make sure your items are well displayed and priced reasonably, and you'd be surprised at the treasures people are willing to buy. There are also other online platforms such as Poshmark for clothes, Depop for vintage clothing, and Mercari for a bit of everything. Make sure to research and choose the platform that best fits your items and your audience. Remember, selling successfully is all about knowing your item, knowing your platform, and knowing your buyer. Take good photos, write clear and detailed descriptions, and set fair prices. Patience is key. Remember, it's not a race, it's about making the best profit from your amazing finds. And there you have it. Those are some of the best places and strategies to sell your flea market finds. Stay tuned for more flipping tips and tricks coming up next. Now, here is another bonus for you. I present to you a comprehensive, free PDF containing a curated list of 47 household items that you could sell right away to make an extra $100 this week. But that's not all. I also have for you an exclusive free video training series that has been transforming lives across the globe. This step-by-step guide is your ticket to earning your first $100 by flipping used items in just a week. You can find the links to both bonuses in the description. Let's dive into some top tips and common pitfalls you should avoid in your flea market flipping journey. These nuggets of wisdom can save you time, money, and headaches down the line. Here we go. First and foremost, know your niche. Specializing in a particular type of item, be it vintage toys, antique furniture, or collectible books, can give you a significant advantage. You'll know what to look for, understand the value of different items, and be able to negotiate prices better. Remember, expertise is your secret weapon in this game. Our second tip is to learn the art of negotiation. Remember, the lower the price you get your item for, the higher your potential profit. Don't be afraid to haggle, but always be respectful to sellers. Knowing how to negotiate is a crucial skill in the flipping business. Our third tip is to have a selling strategy in place. Know where and how you'll sell an item before you buy it. Whether it's eBay, Etsy, or a local antique shop, having a strategy will help you turn items around quickly and efficiently. A common mistake beginners make is not doing their research. Before you buy anything, make sure you know its value. Use apps, online platforms, and reference books to check prices. Buying blindly can lead to disappointing flips. Flea markets are full of intriguing items, and it's easy to get carried away. However, impulse buying is a pitfall you want to avoid. Always consider the potential resale value before you purchase. If it's not going to make you a profit, it's probably not worth it. A common mistake many new flippers make is ignoring the condition of an item. Always check items carefully for any damage or wear and tear. Remember, the condition of an item can significantly affect its resale value. Alright, that's all for today's guide to flea market flipping. I hope you found it helpful. Remember, every flea market is a treasure trove waiting to be explored, and with these tips, you're well on your way to becoming a successful flipper. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more ideas like this. I will see you in the next video.